Right, so these are the 3 reasons why you have to be published as a professional. Reason number 1, publicize your expertise. Publishing a book allows you to publicize your expertise. If you are a plumber, why aren't you publishing a book on plumbing? Why are you publishing a book on poetry, right? You need to publicize your expertise, and that is exactly what publishing a book does. People need to know who you are. People need to know that you're the best at what you do. How else are they going to know, right? And I found that the most effective way of doing this is to publish a book based on your expertise, because now they get to understand how you work, what you do for work, but then the most important part, they get to know the experiential knowledge that you have, the depth of knowledge that you carry. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. I want to know that when I'm dealing with a plumber, that I'm dealing with the best plumber who understands plumbing and knows it in and out. I tell you right now, if a plumber has a book on plumbing, right, with a nice catchy title and the like, and finds a way to weave that knowledge of his or hers in such a way that makes it interesting, educational, and the like, come on, that's the guy I'm going for. That's the girl I'm going for, right? So that's the first reason. It allows you to publicize your expertise so that people know you for that one thing. Reason number 2, help solve problems. So after you've publicized your expertise, what do? You find out that the trickle effect is you then end up helping to solve problems. Because now, after having completed part number 1 in publicizing your expertise, now people start to look for you. It's no longer you having to always put yourself out there in that sense and feel the calls, and it's now people coming to you with their problems and saying, look, this is the kind of problem that I have, how can you help me solve it? Why? Well, because I know you are the best. How do I know that? I bought your book and I read all about your methodology and your understanding of of plumbing and the like, and so this is the problem that I have, how can you solve it for me? You understand what I'm saying? So, and the great part of doing this is that you are able to, if you're able to monetize this, which I hope you are as a professional, you're able to make money while helping people. What an amazing balance. Making money, helping people. Making money, helping people. You help solve problems. All because you published a book? Yeah, pretty much. But more so because you were willing to share the knowledge that you have. You are willing to share your wisdom. You are willing to share. I always like saying that if you, as a professional in whatever industry and capacity you are, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, someone out there is dying because of you. Very harsh way of thinking about it, but I think it's true. I think it's true. Anyways, reason number 3, it allows you to leave a legacy. What kind of legacy, you may ask? Well, the kind of legacy of changed lives, impact, great impact. The people whose problems you helped solve will never forget you. Ever. Ever. Also, it allows you to help people from beyond the grave. 200, 300, 100 years from now, when people still have the same problem, right? And they go and they search for you, or search for your book, or whatever it may be. They find your content and it helps to solve their problem. Can you imagine? It's a way of immortalizing yourself in the sense. That's how you leave a legacy. And that's the kind of legacy you want to leave behind. It's a legacy of changed lives because they implemented what you were telling them to implement. They were inspired by your content and you had long passed 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, 100 years ago. Now, for these 3 simple reasons, you must publish a book on your expertise. It's a must in 2025.